Hi, this is going to be a short video on the review that we did today. So you need to watch it, make sure you understand the answers. And tomorrow we'll have some kind of assessment like a quizzes or something to prove that you know what you're doing. But as for right now, I'm fixing to do some problems that are like what's on your quiz. Okay, so please follow. And this is going to be called ReviewA. So let's make sure, again, this can be a short video. You should know everything, so I'm just gonna go through it. Write a ratio and simplify. So you know that ratios, what you do is you make a fraction. First number first. This is not where you put money on top. It is not where you put the largest number on top. You just put them as they come. You write them as a fraction, and then you reduce. I'm gonna reduce this one by dividing. I'm gonna ask myself, what can I divide into 10 and 20? So I'm gonna divide it by the same number. And I'm going to use either 5 or 2, or what's bigger than that is 10. So if I divide both these by 10, I get 10 divided by 10 is 1, 20 divided by 10 is 2. So your answer is 1/2, which is basically 1/2 a pat of butter to every biscuit. Okay, so look at this. Consider the letters in the word velociraptor. Write a ratio of the vowels to the rest of the letters and simplify. Okay, the vowels. A, E, I, O, and U. So I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see 5 vowels. So I'll write that as my first fraction. And the rest of the letters, not total letters, but rest. So what are the rest of the letters? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there are 7 letters here, 7 consonants, excuse me. Now I have to ask myself, can I reduce this? Can I simplify? And the answer is no, nothing goes into 5 and 7. So there is the ratio. Okay, going on down. See, easy, hopefully you remember all this. Okay, now this is where the largest number goes on top or the money goes on top. So don't forget that. It says find the unit rate for each and round appropriately if necessary. So I'm gonna look at this and I'm gonna say larger number, 238, divided by 7 equals, okay, I'm going to grab my handy dandy calculator. I do not know the 7 timetables up that far. So 238 divided by 7 is 34. Okay, now remember this is sort of like a word problem, so you have to put what it is. So this is 35 ounces per jar. Okay, and I'm going to put a box around that. Again, super simple. 72 dry erase markers cost $41.04. Okay, so this is where I'm going to notice the money. Money goes on top. So I'm going to write 41.04, which is the money, divided by 72. Let me put a circle around this. Okay, so that goes on top. Hang on, you can't see that, can you? Okay, and again, type it out with your calculator. 41.04 divided by 72, and I get 0.57. So I'm going to put this 0.5757 is in the cents place, and that is per marker. And put a box around it. Okay, next, moving on, we learn proportionality next. Determine if each table is proportional or not. Okay, if it is, then find the constant of proportionality. Okay, so we're going to find the unit rates for each. Find unit rates. And then compare. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to write 4 numbers. This is how you show your work on the quiz Friday, okay? So this is important. So I'm going to say 450 divided by 15, 450 divided by 15. That comes out to be 30. Okay, now I can kind of tell right here that 12 divided by 4 is 3, so I'm expecting it to to be the same, divided by 40. 30, yes. Okay, I'm expecting the same thing here because I know 6 times 3 is 18, so I'm gonna put 30. And 75 into 3, so 3,000 divided by 75. Oh, that is 40. So I'm gonna look at this and compare. They are not all the same, so I'm gonna call it non-proportional. Okay, so there's my answer, but this is my work. Remember, Friday, if you do not show work, you lose a point. Okay, look at this one. Now we know money goes on top, so I'm gonna say 9.00 divided by 12 is 0.75. So one more time, let me change colors this time. Okay, I need 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 of the unit rates. And the first one was 0.75. So I'm going to tap out the next one. 17.25 divided by 23 is, 0.75 again. 22.50 divided by 30 is 0.75. Okay, let's see if the last one is 32.25 divided by 43. Oh, 0.75. So they are all at the rate of 75 cents. So I'm going to call this proportional. And I'm also going to put 0.75 in dollars because that is the constant of proportionality. So there's my full answer. Okay, and we got 2 more. You will have to solve a proportion, round appropriately if necessary. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to notice the cross products. I'm going to do cross products. I'm going to start with the variable 2 times x equals, and the other way is 12 times 14. So I'm going to say 12 times 14 is 168. Okay, now the opposite of multiplying by 2 is dividing by 2. So I'm going to divide by 2. And x equals 84. Okay, and I'm going to put a box around that. That's my answer, 84. Okay, last one for this little review. Again, cross products. Let me get blue. Cross products. 7 times 8 is 56, but again, I like my numbers on the right, so I'm going to say 56 over here. Five, 6. Let me write that a little better. And then 35 times x. And I'm going to divide, the opposite of multiplying by 35 is dividing by 35. So I'm going to put my fraction bars. And then I'm going to say 56, excuse me, divided by 35 is 1.6. So x equals 1.6. Okay, that concludes your little review. This will be up just for you to watch. Okay, and remember we have a quiz Friday, and we'll have a review tomorrow.